If NVIDIA is banned, what will happen to the autonomous driving chips of new energy vehicle companies like Xiaomi, Li Auto, and BYD? NVIDIA has been placed under investigation, but it doesn't seem to care at all. Because globally, NVIDIA is one of a kind, and everyone is scrambling for its AI chips. Elon Musk has clearly stated that NVIDIA's AI chips are extremely hard to obtain. If NVIDIA valued the Chinese market, it wouldn't be under investigation, because it has been cooperating with the US in creating a monopoly, refusing to ship any high-end chips. In the procurement case, China has explicitly required that NVIDIA must not create a closed system and should open its ports. However, NVIDIA still maintained a closed ecosystem, which ultimately led to it being placed under investigation. However, domestic companies rely on NVIDIA's AI chips to develop large models. Most autonomous driving development also relies on NVIDIA's AI chips. If NVIDIA refuses to cooperate with the investigation and exits the domestic market, what will domestic companies do? Actually, this issue doesn't need to be worried about at all. There is a solution in place domestically, otherwise, they wouldn't be investigating NVIDIA. Alternative chips are also no problem at all. NVIDIA chips are primarily used in the gaming and AI sectors. In the gaming sector, More Threads is already capable of taking the lead. Globally, only 4 manufacturers' graphics cards are capable of running Black Myth, Yukon, and More Threads is one of them. In the AI sector, chips from companies like Huawei are capable of supporting the demand. Jensen Huang has publicly stated that Huawei is the strongest competitor in the AI chip sector. After NVIDIA's advanced AI chips are unable to be shipped, many domestic companies are using Huawei's Ascend series to replace NVIDIA's AI chips. iFlyTech has even publicly stated that in terms of graphics processing, Huawei's AI chips are comparable to NVIDIA's chips. Autonomous driving chips are even less of an issue. Firstly, with the precedent set by Huawei's supply suspension, domestic companies have certainly already stockpiled a certain number of autonomous driving chips. Even if NVIDIA is banned, domestic companies can rely on their stockpiled chips to sustain operations for a period of time. Because the NVIDIA Orin X series chips purchased by domestic companies are not cutting-edge technology. Therefore, NVIDIA produces a large quantity, and the supply is abundant. Domestic companies are able to stockpile a certain quantity. Secondly, domestically produced autonomous driving chips are already very powerful. Many domestic companies are using chips like Huawei's Ascend series and Horizon's Journey series. These are the most commonly used autonomous driving chips in China. Huawei's Ascend series autonomous driving chips are used by around a dozen car manufacturers and in more than 20 vehicle models. Many emerging domestic manufacturers have used Horizon's Journey series, which still ranks among the top 3 in China. Lastly, automakers are all developing their own autonomous driving chips. Xiaomi has developed its own Turing chip, NIO has developed its own Xinji chip, and Li Auto and BYD are also working on their own. Some of the autonomous driving chips developed by manufacturers have already surpassed NVIDIA in computing power. Most of them use 7 nanometers and 6 nanometers processes, and domestically, there are similar capabilities. According to reports, the yield rate for 7 nanometers chips in China has already surpassed 40%. It will soon exceed 80%. Domestic DUV lithography machines are also capable of producing 5 nanometers chips. So even if NVIDIA is banned and exits the domestic market, for manufacturers, there will still be autonomous driving chips available for use. Moreover, the government has already urged caution in purchasing US chip products. Especially in the automotive industry, understand?